All right, let's read this word problem here. A pilot takes a taxi from the airport to the hotel. The taxi driver charges a flat fee of $2.35 plus 95 cents per mile. The number of miles, the total fee. Okay, so the number of miles is going to represent our x variable. The total fee is going to represent our y variable. Okay, this is the independent variable. This is the dependent variable. This is the independent variable. I'll write that up top here. So the x value is always independent. The y value is always dependent because the total fee depends on the number of miles driven. Which equation can be used to find y, the total cost of the trip, if x represents the number of miles of the trip? All right, so we're gonna have our, we read our word problem, okay? So y is equal to 2.35x plus 0.95. Y is equal to 0.95x plus 2.35. Y is equal to 2.35x minus 0.95. Y is equal to 0.95x minus 2.35. Okay, so let's underline or highlight the specific question. Okay, so which equation can be used to find y? Okay, the total cost of the trip if x represents the number of miles of the trip. Okay, if x represents the number of miles of the trip. All right, so we got our specific question. Okay, the total cost, I guess a key word, is also supposed to be part of the question, of the trip if x represents the number of miles of the trip. Now I'm going to label. Okay, so as I said, this is the x independent variable. This is the y, the dependent variable. So we've labeled our table. This is the same way. You could draw a table vertically like this with x and y, or you could draw it horizontally like this. It's the same thing. All right, now let's evaluate, okay? So remember, m is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, okay? So let's look at the y value here. Okay, so in this case, we have, this would be y1, y2, okay? So now what we can do is we could subtract. So in this case here, if y2 is $4.25, we'll have $4.25 minus $3.30 divided by 2 minus 1. So $4.25 minus $3.30, this is going to be 95 cents. So we have 95 cents, 0.095 cents over 1, which is the same thing as simply being $0.95. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what our slope is, m. So in this case, we can cancel out the a, we can cancel out c. It can only be either b or d. Now, a pilot takes a taxi from the airport to the hotel. The taxi driver charges a flat fee of $2.35. So we got to circle the 235, this is the number, plus 195 per mile. Now, per is a key word. This tells us that we're going to multiply. Okay, so we know that it's going to be 0.95 multiplied per mile. So the x, which is represents the miles, will be multiplied by the 95 cents per mile. Now the flat fee of $2.35 will be added on to the charge. So it's going to be positive. Okay, it's going to be positive. So the equation can be used to find the total cost. The total means that we're going to add. Okay, total means to add. So we're going to add $2.35 to $0.95 per mile. The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is B. We've evaluated and we've selected our correct answer. I hope that this video helps. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you all for watching.